There is an age-old argument in life. Does size matter? Well, whether it matters or it doesn't, we all have our own opinion on that. But in the aquarium hobby, size definitely matters. Why? Well, let's take a look. Size is something we have to take into consideration throughout the aquarium hobby. Be it tank size, filter size, heater size, and most importantly, the size of the livestock that you're going to put into the aquarium once it's ready to take fish. We'd all love a 6-foot aquarium, but sadly, a lot of us don't have the room to fit a 6-foot aquarium. Some of us may just have the space for a 3-foot aquarium. So tank size is something we have to consider straight away. So you go out, you buy a 3-foot long aquarium. Then what you have to take into consideration there then is heating the aquarium. So again, you have to look at the size of the heater, as so it heats the water correctly and efficiently. You don't want to be putting in a heater that's fit for a 2-foot aquarium and a 3-foot tank, because one, it won't ever get to the temperature you want it to get to, and also it'll cost you an absolute fortune. So take into consideration the size of the heater and also the size of the filter. You want a filter that's going to be able to handle the capacity of water that's in the aquarium that you have bought. So over filtration, obviously way better than under filtration. So again, size of the filter is something we need to take into account. But in my opinion, the most important size factor we have to take into consideration when buying Rainbowfish is the size of the occupant. When you go into your local fish store, they'll have a tank of Bozeman's there, and they'll be average 2 to 3 inches in length. They're all nice and healthy. You've done the checks to see if they're nice and healthy, and they are. So you buy 6, you get them home, you acclimate them, and you give it 2 to 3 weeks for the filtration system to catch up with the waste that they produce. But you're looking at your 3-foot aquarium, and those 6 2-inch fish kind of look a little bit lost in there, don't they? So you go back to your fish store, and today they've got a beautiful tank of lovely, healthy Lake Katubu rainbowfish, or the blue or turquoise rainbowfish. So you buy 6 of those, you get them home. 2 to 3 weeks later, those 12 2 to 3 inch long fish still look a little bit lost in your 3-foot aquarium. So you go back to the store, and so on and so on. And before you know it, within a couple of months, you've got 24 2 to 3 inch size rainbowfish looking there, and your tank's looking immaculate. But one thing you haven't taken into consideration when you was buying those fish was the size that those fish grow to. So your 24 2 to 3 inch size rainbowfish in 2 years' time are going to be 24, if you're lucky, 5 to 6 inch rainbowfish. And now your tank has become way too small to house them. I personally would not recommend a tank less than 4 foot in length for rainbowfish, simply because of the 6 inch length that fish grows to. And they're quite active, so they want the room to move in the aquarium. There's nothing worse than going into your local fish store and seeing that they've taken, say, a pleco off somebody that didn't do the homework. They've gone into a store, they've bought a pleco that's 5 inches in length, and 3 years down the line it's 2 foot in length, and they've returned it to the fish store, and the fish store's kind of felt obliged to take it, but they don't have the tank capacity to house that pleco. So you go in, they've got a 2 foot aquarium there with a pleco that's filled it, and it's got nowhere to move. This is not what you want to be doing in your home aquarium. So if you've gone and you've got a 3-foot aquarium, then look at fish that aren't going to overgrow that aquarium. So the adult size of fish is something you really do have to take into account when you're buying fish, but also you want them to be nice and healthy. So if you want to know what to look out for, so you know you will leave in the shop with the healthiest fish possible, then I suggest you watch this video next.